Hey, good evening, people. What's going on? I hope you're doing well. Just thought I'd pop up and say hello. Didn't see anybody up on any lives, so I thought I'd come and say hello. Hope you're doing well. Saturday night, and did the campfire already. Took my son out to lunch. It was great. Got to drive in his new electric car. That was cool. Very fast. Matter of fact, he got to a safe area, turned to me and said, "Are you ready?" And I didn't hear him, and I went, "Huh?" And he went, hit the hit the throttle on that electric car, gave me whiplash. It was so powerful. I think I'm gonna have to sue my own son for whiplash in that new electric car he's got. It's a Mach 3 electric car from Ford, so it has like characteristics of the Mustang. It has like the horse on it. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's like a crossover hatchback SUV thing. So it's not like a sports car. So it's a little higher off the ground, more roomy, a lot of room in the back. Hey Vanessa, how you doing? Nice to see you. Just saying hello. Yeah, I just saw nobody was live right now, really. So I just thought, why don't I pop up and say hello? Great to see you too. Saw your videos lately, so that's nice. And I'm doing well. Hey Tim, how you doing? They just killed the iconic symbol of the Mustang. I know. Yeah, I don't get it why they do that. I mean, they try to rub off, and it works, or they wouldn't do it. They rub off some of the attraction to the Mustang to a crossover electric SUV. How does that compute? I don't get it. I don't know if you see any pictures of it, but he sent me pictures of it. Even though I rode in it, I didn't take any pictures. So it has a little resemblance to a Mustang. And I mean, look at the back end. It's a Mustang taillight assembly with a regular hatchback. I should have took a picture of the inside. Hey Diane, how are you? I should have took a picture of the inside. It looks like like they just pasted a big tablet to the front dash, to the center of the dashboard. I mean, it's a tablet it's got to be 18 inches tall. So anyway, it was a cool car. It's a cool car. Um, he didn't say what he paid for it. Thank you, Robert, for visiting us. I try to make a more serious channel of some sort, and for some reason, you know, to each their own. It just depends on what you want to achieve. It's when you think about how many YouTube channels are out there. I mean, how do you stand out besides doing something either really pure and be very good at production, or something outrageous? So, um, I just I just figured there's a lot of people out there, and eventually they'll people that like my content over 10 years, I'll have a following. But it's a 10-year plan. So that's an SUV, not a sports car. I know, and they put the Mustang logo on it, Tim. Hey, Michelle Leonardo, how are you? What's for supper tonight? Leftovers. Yeah, leftovers. I have, oh, let's see. I have leftover ribs, pork ribs that came out the best that I've ever made. Um, Let me tell you how I came to that. Last night, Friday night, I did the raid parade, and then I did a live after that. And after that, it was a late one. I think I did 2 hours and 45-minute live. Crazy. And then after that, I started a campfire and a smoker grill thing. And I made a lot of hot coals, really hot, larger than normal. And the ribs came out like perfect. I mean, when you bite on the meat, it pulled right off the bone, no problem. You didn't have to fight it. It just came right off. So I got to try that, I guess, next time. Try a little bit hotter, I guess, and not so much smoke. Hey, Leonard, how are you? Yeah, they tasted great. They tasted great. There were leftover ribs because I'm not what's the name? Glutton. I eat smaller portions. I only ate 2 ribs, but I did do some french fries. So I splurged and did french fries. I fried them on my stove. So I'm doing a lot more propane cooking rather than the toaster oven. Actually, when I cook and I need that counter space, take the toaster oven down. I try not to use the toaster oven anymore. I try to use the propane stovetop, which I normally do, but also the oven. I've been using the oven now a lot. Hey, Megan, miss you. Been thinking about you. Where you been? I know you got something going on, but um, wondering where you were yesterday after the raid parade. So anyway, yeah. So I did the campfire, cooked some ribs, and then I went on Ava's Potterfields live where she was playing the music. That was fun. And I forget what else I did. And then I started networking. So I started networking the channel. I think I picked up about 10 subscribers, jumping around in other people's lives, introducing myself, and picked up some subscribers. So moving right along, a little bit at a time, making new friends, and stayed up way too late past my bedtime. Like I think I went almost to 4 a.m., almost to 4 a.m., and woke up at like 8:15 a.m. So I only got like 4 hours of sleep. I don't know how long I'll be up tonight. Um, yes, catching up. Then so I made a bunch of new friends last night, and then I did some karaoke. And I did it because I just like karaoke. And then this morning I got up, checked my YouTube channel for people talking and saying hello, and make sure I say hello back. Ron Darrell, how you doing? Yeah, I think I did. I went on. Ron came on my live yesterday, right at the back end of the live. So if you missed that, you can check that out. We looked at the new um, mini motorcycle scooter, Lavi, or what was it called? Navi scooter. So you help with Patreon. Then today, I I had to do some things around the RV. I went exercising. Man, it felt good to exercise. And then I text my son, "Hey, we still on for lunch?" And he said, "Yeah." I was like, "I'll be there after I do a few things." And went over and took him to lunch with his gift card that he gave for me. He gave me a gift card 2 Christmases ago. I never used it, and I took him out to lunch. And I got a prime rib. Oh, prime rib. It was delicious. I didn't even eat, but I only ate like that much of it because I got a big old, not a big salad, but I got a nice salad, and I ate 2 bread rolls and ate a little bit. I had a little French fry, and then I had a little bit of the prime rib. But then when I came home, I started doing studying for the RV tech class, and got hungry again and ate the rest of that prime rib. A little bit too much, but it was so delicious. But I still have some ribs. I'll show you what I got. Best ribs I ever done. Of course, you can't tell by how they look. Oh my, look at that. Um, yeah, yes. And then I washed dishes last night at 3 a.m. Wash dishes. Yep, I got it. I was like, I gotta need to do these dishes. So I did some dishes last night at late night. And then after I took my son, hey Daryl, what's happening? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I just popped up. I didn't see anybody up, so I thought, why not go up? I actually missed the raid parade completely yesterday. Went and picked a UG1 up from school and took her to get tested. Oh no. I think it was the a very good part 2 Epcot. I really liked it. I was happy with how it came out. So if you like Epcot, it was much better than the part 1. The part 1 I didn't like. I was not happy with how it came out. Um Part 2, yes, very good. I liked it a lot. So it came back negative. She isn't feeling as tired when she stopped by today. Good. John Chalker, hello. How are you? Nice to see you. You had homemade pizza with sausage and green pepper. That sounds delicious. I'm gonna make some homemade pizza. Definitely gonna make some homemade pizza. Um, yes, prime rib. It was delicious. They did it perfect. I went to Texas Roadhouse. It was pretty busy. But we didn't wait long. It was lunchtime. I think we got there around quarter to one. Drove in my son's fast electric car. Man, that thing was fast. Pinned my head to the back. It's called a Mach 3 4X, something like that. It's got an extra capacity battery on it. So he's real happy with it. So, Diane, when are you coming to Epcot? When are you coming to Epcot? Come on over and visit. Say hello. Yes, couldn't figure out how to join LC Adventures Patreon. Don't worry about it. Ah, okay. I guess I should set up that kind of stuff on mine so if people want to give to me before I'm monetized. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I guess I'm lazy. I'm lazy. So what happening with you guys tonight or this weekend? So how's the weekend going? I just got through when I got back from my son's. I did some studying, and there's something I just don't understand. They had a chart. They had a chart to tell you what gauge wire for what certain amperage, draw, voltage, and resistance, and the length of the wire needed to run it. And there was a chart, and they don't label the charts good enough for some reason. And I couldn't understand what the chart, how it worked. So I'm gonna have to check with my instructor. I even looked on YouTube and nobody had anything directly like the chart. It had how do you know what gauge wire for hooking up whatever, but it didn't have the same chart. It's like a standard chart with the industry that I couldn't read it very well. I just like, all right, I'm not going to spend any more time on this. I'm going to move on to some other things. The family we got exposed by is still sick. I think prayers would be appreciated. They aren't as bad as extended family members were, it sounds like, but they are definitely still exhausted. Yeah, it's rough. Uh, pray for them. Pray for them. Let's pray right now for them. Heavenly Father, we lift up that family, those families dealing with COVID, that you help them get through it without too much discomfort. Let them see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, and come full circle and get out of that mess. And I know it's a long recovery, but give them the strength to do it and have people that are well enough to take care of them. And you're the great physician. Just pray for you to heal them in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I'm still dealing with it. I mean, I got it back at New Year's time frame, and I still dealing with a little cough and dry throat. No clue if you'll make it down there. I understand. Everybody's got different situations. Totally understandable. I just happen to be born in a great place, but I would love to explore the United States. So there you go. I don't have the money to do it. I'm not retired. I don't have all kind of money, and the places I choose to spend my vacation and money on are local. I have not explored all of Florida, so I'm looking at exploring Florida. That's my home. Laugh out loud. I tried to be helpful when I can. Glad I could help, even if I don't remember it. Yeah, because you're always helping. So that's what happens when you help people all the time. You forget who you help, and that's the point, really. Just help as much as you can. You help me a lot, Megan. You've been a blessing in my life. I appreciate you immensely for what you've done in my life. So you're a very great person. No one's perfect. Not putting anybody on a pedestal, but you give praise where praise is due, and it's due for you. We all do good things for people, and I appreciate what you do. And recommending an Airbnb that helped me. When you recommended that Airbnb for Goshen, I went there to the website, and they they stopped renting in May, and I needed it in the first week of May. So then I just did another Airbnb in the area, and someone else popped up. So if it wasn't for you, I would have been looking at hotels. So thank you for that. What's the drink of choice tonight? I need to switch to water. Okay, switch to water. Everybody got a different drink. I'm drinking some Dr. Pepper. I had water and lemonade this morning. I had no breakfast. I went on, did my little weights, and then I went on a bike ride. Beautiful weather here in Florida. Let me tell you, 83 plus degrees, no wind, hardly any wind, blue skies, not much humidity. So I just finished my third glass of milk in a row. Okay, is that a good or a bad thing, Megan? I have some milk left over from my gravy, sausage gravy and biscuits that I made. Did you guys see that from last night? Hey, James Cantonese, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Some of you, all right, excuse me. I got to show you. Some of you saw the picture from last night from my biscuits and gravy. Let me see it here. Yeah, here we go. Let me share it out. Depends if I want the gallon and a half of milk to last. Well, I meant health wise for your body. Is it a splurge or is it something that's good for you? I guess it makes, when I think of milk, I go to, I've heard, why do we drink milk? I don't know. Because it tastes good? I don't know. I don't know. I love milk, but I don't drink it because I'm become intolerant to it. So it goes right through me if I drink too much milk. I still have some. Like I made biscuits and gravy. So I still like the flavor, but I don't drink it for my health, for my digestive system. All right. What is that, you ask? What is that? What is that, you ask? Hey, Nate, what's going on? How's your shin? I didn't see the video. You didn't do a video yet, right? Of what happened to your shin? Just jumping in, say hi, not staying long with Cindy at the hospital. Okay, I hope it goes well with the hospital, James. Hope it goes well. Yeah, I saw a picture of your shin bloodied. I didn't get a close up of it. Um, I was just flipping through a lot of things this morning. I'm, networking, trying to get subscribers, trying to, you know, yeah, I didn't think you had a video. Do you have a close up of your gory injury that you shared out that I can go look at? Because I like to see how people hurt themselves. Not that I'm laughing, because I'm not, because I hurt myself often. I used to hurt myself often. I have scars all over the place. I remember scar cutting my finger when I just graduated high school, went to work on my first real job and cutting my finger, getting 7 stitches, falling over a fence, climbing a chain link fence, getting your pants caught on the fence and falling down and hitting your head on the concrete, getting stitches in my head. Oh man, I got scars here. You can't see them because I'm not zoomed in. Scars all over my body. Hot tar burns on my hands, mopping hot tar. So many injuries. I don't know. Theoretically, it might affect hormones, but muscle tested says it's fine. For my daughter, it has to be cooked. My son is starting to have issues with milk too. You can laugh at this one. Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, if you do it and you're laughing, then we can laugh. But if you do it and go, ah, that's not funny. So it depends on the person getting injured reaction, um, whether we laugh or not. I'm not allowed much milk due to the phosphorus content. Really? I didn't know there was phosphorus in milk. I don't know the genetic makeup of milk. All right, let's pray. This is for those of you who don't know it, this is my new intro for my cooking videos. Only for my cooking videos. I just threw it together. But at the end, it stops with a great photo. Oh yeah, look at that, Megan. Lately, my biggest issue is that they add vitamin A. If I drink too much, I get blisters in my mouth from the vitamin A. I hear you. Yeah, I get those too. I don't know what's from. I'm sure it's multiple things. A virus is attacking your body, your weak immune system, stress, like, injuring your skin can do it. Like if you bite your lip or something like that. Are you sharing? Yeah. Um, I have more video of this. This is going to be the sausage gravy and biscuits is going to be a video that I premiere in 2 weeks. So this Friday is part 3 of Epcot, the nightlife. Let me take that down, you guys. I'm sorry for torturing you. So not this Friday will be part 3 of Epcot's International Food Wine Festival. Then after that, I'm going to do the cooking video. I'm going to make a video on sunrises again because I got some epic sunrises this week. Just amazing. Just amazing. Thank you, Megan. Hello, Myra. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. It's a new friend from the Philippines. Hello, Sir Robert. Good morning. Myra here. Yes, good morning to you. It's evening time here in Florida. So thank you for coming in and saying hello. I went on to her live last night and made some new friends. A guy was actually Sam. His name was Sam. He was talking about doing a business logo for free. So that was nice of him. And Myra does like karaoke, kind of like Victoria May, except she doesn't. She's not concerned with copyright strikes, or not copyright strikes, but copyright claims. She just does the music, so you don't have to feel like you're in a quiet area and you're singing all by yourself. So what I did is I don't have the software that she has. I just put up my sound, my little speaker, my Bluetooth speaker, and I played it and sang to it. So I sang I forget. I know I sang a Journey song cuz I'm bold enough to do it and don't worry about embarrassing myself. And I did the song from the band Player. Anybody know the name of that song from that band Player from the 70s? It's a well-known song. I sang that song. Then I did Bob Seger. Just take those old records off the shelf. Something like that. I sit and listen to 'em by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't even take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. 10 minutes, I'll be late for the door. Start playing old time of rock and roll. Yeah. Hey, Daryl, thanks to come back. Too much vitamin A is enough to cause them. I am off D3 at this point and have to watch my greens consumption or I get blisters. Oh, no. If you have unexplained blisters, you might check supplements. Thank you. I don't get them that often. It seems like it's like I feel like it's when my immune system gets weak, like flu season sometimes. It's actually part of the reason I keep the facial hair because it can cover if I get some, it'll cover them, not make them so and I don't have major breakouts. I used to when I was young, but I don't now. Yeah, his my administration, Sam Print TV. Yes, Sam, that's the guy. Yeah, he sent me an email. I sent him an email back just this afternoon with some pictures. So nice to meet you, Myra. When do you do your lives? What time? She last night she did them pretty late for our time. Yeah, I love it. He. Thanks again to Robert for joining my live stream yesterday. You're welcome. I had a great time. I went into two lives this morning just real quickly. I had been taking an A and D supplement when I couldn't find D way too much. D helps your body absorb vitamin A. Okay. I won't remember that, but thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, and that that music that you saw on the intro was from a CD of a band that I played in, and I don't have to worry about copyrights because it's not a published CD. So I don't have to worry about the music getting copyright claims. And thank you for sharing that. And I got permission to use it. But because it's not published, it won't get noticed by the algorithm or the software. Hello, Tommy. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. So, why are you a devil? Explain if you would like to. Or better yet, come up on screen and explain it. Let me invite you to come on screen. All right, Myra, you can come up too if you like to. You're totally invited to come up. Diane, you're welcome to come up too. And Megan, I don't know why you ladies shy away from it because you're all beautiful. It doesn't matter what you look like. The camera hides a lot of it. I am D3 deficient, so have to take supplements. Doc monitors my D every 3 months. Okay. I'm probably deficient in a lot of things. He, she, devil adventures. Hi, she devils. Sorry. My bad. My bad. There's the link if you'd like to come up and co-host and hang out with me. How's the volume? Is my volume okay? My voice volume? Does it need to go up? Do I need to get closer to the microphone? Let me know. Let's run that. Let's run that. Let's run that intro again. Why not? Here it goes. All right. The question is that too long? Megan, you can answer if you like. Is that too long? Tell me if you need to see it again. Because I'll tell you later what I found. Let's see here. Diane, I have historically needed it as well. I've gone from not ever being able to absorb from supplements and having to tan to supplementing year round to supplementing only winter to not. I can't come up now, sir, because I'm on my live stream also now. Just want to say you're on a live stream now. So does that mean I gotta come into your live stream to go sing? Really, Myra? You're on a live stream right now on my live stream at the same time. Wow, that's nice. You're very. You remind me of somebody. We have somebody who does that too. Multitask. Last time I tested, I was okay. Hoping to test again in a few months. See you again next time. Sir Robert, God bless you all, everyone. Thank you for coming over. So, are you live right now? I guess it should tell me if you're live because I'm subscribed to your channel. No, take your time, sir. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, you were up for a while. You were up for a while. Yeah, I just did a pop-up. I'm surprised I didn't see anybody live. So I just decided to pop up. I was going to edit that a sunrise video. I was going to edit that. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm editing. If I can get it to come up here. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let me look at what you guys are looking at. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So this is a picture of my workstation for my computer when I do editing. Let me pay attention to the chat. Diane, I am D3 deficient. I take it daily, but have had to take 10,000 milligrams once a week, several times a year. Okay. Are you guys paying attention? I asked a question. I did not get an answer. Can you remember what the question was? I asked you guys a question. I didn't get any feedback. Are you paying attention or are you just socializing? It's okay to socialize. I just asked if you were paying attention. I didn't get an answer to my question. Thank you, Michelle. Tonya, or Tanya, if I say it wrong. That was one of the questions. I actually asked two questions, but that, yes, that was one of the questions. Nobody answered it. I wasn't answering because I thought you were wanting others' opinion. No, I said, I said, Megan, you can answer too, and it's okay. I like corrective criticism or constructive criticism. I'm okay with it. I can handle it. I don't think it is. I'm going to say, look at your analytics. Well, it is long. It is long. I think I saw some intros and I'm thinking 10 seconds doesn't seem like 10 seconds. So I think I need to shoot for 10 seconds. But that one was 16 seconds. That was a long intro. It doesn't seem that long, but it was a long intro. And thank you, Diane. That was the other question. Volume is good. I like the cooking intro. Thank you. That exactly was right. So, yeah, this is my workstation when I'm editing videos. If you're interested, what else would you like to talk about? Tell me what you would like to talk about, and we'll talk about it. This is my cursor moving over my work area. This is my work area down here on the bottom. Things that I have in the video that is has not been edited. These are clips that have not been edited. They're just laying in here, and I'm scrolling through them. I have added some color to make it even more vivid, but it didn't need it. But I always add it anyway. But look at that. That is the VAB across the intercoastal waterway. And we had a heavy fog morning, clouds, and it's just beautiful. So I have not edited this yet. I haven't cut it up at all. I haven't added any music. Yeah, so this is what I have to deal with going to work. Right here. Look at this beautiful sun. Look at that. Yeah, and that's what I see and I go I got to pull over. I just like I got to pull over. It's just beautiful. So let me check the chat. Thank you. I mentioned the music, but I've seen a lot that are way longer. Yes, but I'm trying to avoid getting people upset. I know a lot of people don't like long intros or intros at all. But I think it depends on if you really like the host or the creator or the person that's the star of the show, so to speak. You'll stick around if you really like their personality or their content. But if they've never met you, they'll click off because I've done it. Clicked off. Remember, you can also put a snippet in front of it too. A snippet in front of it too. Some people find that it keeps people interested enough to get past the intro. You mean the pre-intro that I do on most videos? I do that. I think that's what you're referring to. Hey Paul, how you doing? Are you driving? Hopefully you're not driving. Is there is the threesome going up on live tonight? Is it Van Life and Van Life Rocks and Van Life with Gina and Van Vita Travels? Are they going up tonight? IFK a few. Laugh out loud, Marshall. Robert and I have had that discussion, and Robert, I have no clue what you are talking about. Well, you mentioned something, right? You mentioned. Remember, you can also put a snippet, a what, in front of it too. What does that mean, Megan? A snippet? What does that mean? Yeah, well, they usually go up on Saturday nights. They do the threesome on Saturday night too, right? That's why I shut down my Saturday night. Well, one of them. Didn't want to step on anybody's toes. Disregard that remark. Okay, Megan, what is this about? What is this? Put a snippet. Define what you mean. Going Green Mom. Remember, you can also put a snippet in front of it too. Okay, what is the snippet? What are you saying? I might not pay attention until after the intro. So I usually go like my past videos, right? Where I go, today I'm going to cook something I never cooked before. Stick around and see what it is. Or I'm going to fry some fish. Stick around. Right? What about showing or talking about what is in the video? Yes, that's what I normally do. I normally do that. Like 5 or 10 seconds letting people know what to expect from this. Have you guys watched any of my videos? Let me show you some of my videos if you haven't. You must be confused with somebody else or something. I do that on every video. I do that on every video. I do a snippet. I do a snippet. Like, here's a perfect example.
Hey guys,
let me share it with you. Here we go. Oh, look. Who's that? You mean this?
This is Robert with RV Weekends, and guess where I'm heading? To Epcot. Let's hit the road.
Is that what you're talking about? All right, here we go. Here comes the hatchets or the axes. Snippet. I do, but don't pay attention until after the intro. But you would know I did an intro, right? Let's try another video. You must have only made a mistake and did it on this video only, right? I'm looking at how to navigate here. Oh, look, it's episode 1.
Hey guys, it's Robert with RV Weekends, and guess where I'm heading? To Epcot.
That's the first one. That little snippet. That's your little snippet. World famous snippet. Is that anything like nip it? Like nip it in the bud? Snippet? Nip it, snip it. Has it been that? I thought I did a cooking video recently. How come I'm not seeing it? I must be blind. Oh, yeah. There it is, right there.
Hey guys, it's Robert with RV Weekends, and I'm about to shoot another cooking video, so stick around.
Oh, look, another snippet. That was a great idea, you guys. Wish I would have thought of that. A snippet. I'm gonna start. Hey, what's going on? 06. How are you? Nice to see you. There's another a friend from the Philippines. What's happening? Nice to see you. I got to go over Myra. She says she's doing a live. Got to go over there and say hello. So yes, I just did a pop up. I just decided to pop up. See, here I am. Pop. And what do you think of my shirt? I blend in. I'm like You can't even see my body because I got a black shirt on. It's the big no-no when you go on stage and they're videotaping, because then you're a floating head because they can't see your black shirt. So, welcome into my live. I'm just popped up to say hello. I'll get out of here shortly. If you quit doing intros, I will have to go back and watch the first part of the. Do you want to see another? Do you want to see another one? You want to see another? Hey, Charhard, how's it going? My kids would say I'm broken right now. Oh no, sorry. Hey guys, have a good day, guys. Thank you for saying hi and visiting. You can come in if you want to come up. The link is in the chat. I'll put it back up there again. These Americans, they don't like to come up, especially the ladies. They don't like to come up. They just hide, like, oh, my makeup not right, my hair's not right. Look, I'm messing up my hair. Let me get it really messy. I haven't shaved. I got a underwear on. I'm wearing an undershirt. I'm not appropriate. I didn't shave. I meant putting a small snippet of the video edited, not just telling where or what you're doing. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that. Okay. So you think that would be better? Like me showing you some cooking or showing you some ingredients or something like that? I don't know if Nate is still here. Underwear? Yeah. These are undershirts. Yep, I wear these under a shirt. I wore it under a shirt today. Layers are good. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's funny. Hey, you're here? Okay. What okay. Well, you want to come up and show us your scab? Just lift your leg up in front of the camera and go, "Look. Look, I hurt myself." I'm a bit distracted but listening. Oh, no biggie. I'm not worried. I just didn't see any comments, so I didn't know if you're still here. Doesn't matter either way. You know, it's just about having fun and hanging out a little bit. And nobody was up doing a live, so I said, why don't I pop up and say hello to people? And nobody's up, so here I am. Might as well have a drink of some Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Oh gosh, no. There is a whole video for that. Yeah, but you can do a teaser, just like I did a teaser for my intro. Maybe next time, sir. Thank you. What is your name? 0629 TV. What is your name? My name's Robert. Sam's time is Sam. Myra is Myra. What is your name? 0629. Give the doggos hugs for me. Aw. Oh, look who it is. It's Bluegrass Bound. How are you? Nice to see you. Tell me your name again. Sorry. It's not Nicole. It's not Tammy. It's not Tommy. It's a name I should know. I know I should. It's Jonathan. Nice to see you again, Jonathan. And Jonathan, you can use the prefix Mr. rather than Sir. You can say Mr. Robert, or you can say Sir Robert. Sir kind of makes me feel like I was like knighted, like they touch you with the sword and go, I hereby knight thee, Sir Robert. Or you could say Mr. Robert. It's okay either way. So, hey, Bluegrass, what is your name also? I know I've met her so many times, and you'd think I'd know, but I haven't been back to your video channel in a while, so shame on me. Something that shows a funny clip or some showing a few clips of you cooking. Good idea. Good idea. So, anybody going to come up and show? Are you brave enough, or are you guys cowards? You don't have to come up. I'm trying to have fun. That's all. Just trying to just try to rib you a little bit. That's all. Hey, Jonathan, that's Megan. Going Green Mama's Megan. She says hello. Hi. I'm a little slow. It's Angela. Okay. Angela is Bluegrass Bound. Very nice name, Angela. Bluegrass Bound. Very nice. And she is on, my goodness, you're on a lot of acres, right? I remember 39 acres, right? And is it Tennessee? And she's a handy woman. She fixes things. Oh, sorry, Mr. Robert. My fault. No apology necessary. Everybody does it in the Philippines. That's what they say, sir. And it's okay. It's okay. I always like to help people. I used to help my ex-wife with her English because she was native Puerto Rican and she spoke Spanish native, and she would say words and I would help her with it. But then I got to where she was talking so good, it wasn't as cute. So I like the mistakes. They're very cute. So I quit correcting her. Like she used to say, "Hand me the Caesars." Well, I quit. I was definitely not going to correct her because I liked it. So I kind of like it. Or you can just drop the formalities too. Laugh out loud. It's a big family around here. I still have no headphones. Do I have to give you headphones now? They had a sale at Sam's Club. I could have got you some for Christmas. Thought you were going to get some. Oh, I'm heartbroken and crushed. You don't remember my name. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. But if in this life of going to different lives and stuff, you got to be like reminding me. So you have to come to my videos and say, "Nice video," and then I go, "Oh, I got to go to her," and then I go to her. It's like that all the time. People come to my memory when they come watch my video, and then I go, "Oh, I got to return the favor," because I try to, and that's what I try to do. So Jonathan is saying, "Hi guys," and then you got Angela. Everybody's saying, "Hi, Angela." 39 acres in Kentucky. See, I knew it was. I knew 39 came up, so I got that part right. But it wasn't Tennessee; it was Kentucky, the bluegrass state, right? Which part of Kentucky, Angela? My family's from Perry County. Nice. Someone else has heard of and knows how to make chess pie. That's right. That's right. I commented on that video. We were collecting Angela's like Megan's and Troy's lately. Well, there was a Rob connection for a while, a collection for a while. Remember that? Coward. That's what I Coward. I call it like I see it. I do it with a smile. I smile. I'm not being mean. Hey, if I do something cowardly and you call me a coward, I can't argue. I can't go up there, Mr. Robert, because my other account is on Myra. She's is on a live, but I want to support you. You don't have to support me. I just like your friendship. Just like saying hello. Thank you for saying that, though. Appreciate it. So I'll have to go over to Myra's in a little while. I'm originally from Sumter County, Tennessee. Oh wow. I'm from 3 miles down the road here. 3 miles down the road. I'm a homeboy, true homeboy, native Floridian. Hey, we could do that. Tell us where you're from originally. Everybody could say where they're from originally. So, Megan, chess pie and buttermilk pie, some of the best. Subbing you now. Nice. Thank you for doing that, Angela. Yes, we have Angela Thrifty Angela. She's very thrifty. She makes craft decorations for the seasons. She just did a St. Patty's Day. She did like several St. Patty's Day crafts. I'm covering my mouth because I'm burping, so excuse me. I can't come up dressed on ice from neck to elbow. Dressed on ice. What does that mean? I can't come up dressed on ice. What does that mean? Do you want me to dress up badly and come on camera? Will that make you feel better? Going to check out your channel. We are going to be besties. Aw, she's sweetheart. Got a bunch of sweethearts right there. Angela ever had vinegar pie? Vinegar pie? Doesn't sound appetizing, but I can't knock it. It just doesn't sound like it. That's another Angela. Yeah, laugh out loud. That's right. Definitely. Any chance you've heard of or have a recipe for Japanese fruit pie? That likely only has raisins in it, aside from chocolate chips, coconut, etc. Yummy. I like chocolate chips and coconut and raisins. No shirt. I'm covered in ice packs. Ah, I had to put a shirt on this morning for one of the lives. Somebody asked me to come up, and I went, okay, I'll put on a shirt because I was, I literally just rolled out of bed in 10 minutes. And they were like, come on up. I had my hair, I had curlers in my hair still, and the mascara from last night and my eyeliner was smudged. My blush was out of balance, and I had a shiny nose. So I shouldn't have went up, but I sacrificed to go up. No, but I am going to check it out. All right. Chess pie. Never heard of it. Never heard of that pie. Diane, why are you covered in ice? Shoulder surgery. Well, you know what people do now. You know what they do, right? They do this. Hi, I'm here. Hello. I see it all the time. People do lives like this. And I'm not attracted to a live like this. But I had somebody doing a live like this. Somebody else was on the panel who was not covered. So I went up there, and then the host uncovered themselves and said, "Oh, thank you for coming in. I wanted to show my face so you know who I am." And I said, "That's very nice of you. Thank you for doing that." Because I like, we like having a conversation with somebody by their face. So it's just my thing, I guess. Let's see. Laugh out loud, Tommy. I have been looking for years. Molly Woodard made it for the fish fry every year, but I haven't been able to track down a recipe. Never heard of it. There are so many conversations happening right now. I know. It's okay. As long as you're having fun. Everybody have fun. It's an old Pennsylvania Dutch recipe. Sometimes I did like that. Hee hee. Really? Not me. I like this. Or this. Yeah, because yesterday we had a raid parade after party. Every Friday we have a raid parade after party, and you're invited. That's right, you, to come hang out, and you make the party fun. Because me alone, I don't make the party fun. It's you guys who make the party fun. I don't. That's right, having fun. Chess and vinegar pies are two of my favorite. Really? I like vinegar potato chips a little bit. Born in Ohio, still live in Ohio, with a few months in Traverse City. What is MI? Is that Missouri? And Boynton and Delray Beach, Florida, when I was about 5 years old. Boynton Beach. Boynton is where I took my scuba diving dives to become a certified scuba diver. So I drove pretty long way to get to Boynton. It was not easy. It was not quick. It's a long drive. Uh, and I've driven through. Oh, excuse me. Like I only had 4 hours of sleep last night. I driven through Delray Beach. Woohoo! We are invited. That's right. Come to the raid parade. Make it a very lively party. Because I certainly don't. I need you guys. I made s'mores pie, and my grandkids devoured it. Oh yeah, s'mores pie. Oh yeah, definitely. Michigan, Michigan. Have you ever been to Michigan? No, I have not. Never been to Michigan. No, never been to Michigan. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Canton, Ohio. That's the farthest north I've ever been, is Canton, Ohio. I drove there. Never seen snow and drove there and saw snow. Matter of fact, I was a little perplexed. I was driving in the nighttime and I went through a toll booth and there was these little sand particles dropping out of the sky. And I said, "Is that snow?" And the guy goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Florida." He goes, "Yeah, that's snow. It's sleet." Ah, okay. Because I rolled down the window and stuck my head out, and it's like sand hitting your face. So it was weird. I never seen that before. Born in Chicago, lived in California, New Jersey, Kentucky, Kansas, and now in Indiana. I'm going to Indiana soon. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Diane said that she was in southern Indiana. Megan's in central northern Indiana, and I'm going to where Megan lives and taking a class in Elkhart, Indiana. You should at least set foot in Michigan while you are up here. It's about 10 minutes from the school. Really? I could do that. I got a rental car. You want to go with me? We'll drive over there. It's up to you. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me when's the best time to meet up. Like I think the class gets over at like 4:30 or something every evening, and I'm not flying out till Saturday. So flying in on Sunday, flying out on Saturday. So, and I don't know if Frontier's getting hacked and Spirit's getting hacked because I got a couple of notices that says your flight from Denver, Colorado to Indiana has been changed. I'm like, I don't have a flight from Denver. I got a confirmation that says I'm flying from Orlando to Indianapolis and then from Indianapolis back to Orlando nonstop. Don't know where that's all coming from. Did you go to the Football Hall of Fame? Live in Columbus, Ohio now. Yes, that was the reason I went. Um, that is the exact reason I went. I went there 2 different times. I've been there twice. And first time I went, I I went alone and I never seen snow, so I was hoping I would see it. And I did a long trip. I took a big vacation. I drove from Central Florida to the Panhandle of Florida, Destin. There was a friend I knew lived in Destin, so I stayed there a couple days. I had never been to Destin, and then I drove to Knoxville, Tennessee. I had a friend in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I stayed with him a couple nights or whatever. That was the first time, and last time I've been. Well, I can't say the last time. I think it was the last time I've been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and then I hightailed it to Canton, Ohio, and went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame 2 days in a row, and left there and drove 18 hours straight home. And then another time, sure, but it's up there. 2 from 250 and a cute bird video I put out this evening. Oh, really? Okay. Got to check it out. Go check it out. Um, Megan, if you want to find that link for Charhart's video, that would be nice. If not, I'll look it up. There have been a lot of issues in the last week cause of Russia-Ukraine thing. Yeah. What are the issues revolving around in your are they in your area? Oh, you mean with the flights? I've never been to Gatlinburg. I haven't been in 20 plus years. But, seeing all the videos now, I'd like to go back and visit. Um, Maybe if this business, does well, usually when you're self-employed, you can schedule your vacations during the week, which makes vacations a lot better. I would like to do that. With the hacking, of website issues. Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, I got emails saying, your travel plans have been altered and they will affect you drastically or something. Something like that. Thank you, Megan. Thank you very much. Megan's a great moderator. Look at her go. Look at her go. Yeah, we have gotten hit too, Going Green Mom. Yeah. Um, I would like to go back to the Pro Football Hall of Fame because they are always expanding it. So I would love to go back. I was talking to a gentleman who was from Ohio at the RV Super Show, and he says, "Yeah, they made it nice. It's nicer." And I said, "Yeah, they're always improving it. They're always improving it." So yeah, I grew up watching football, loving football, but in '96 my priorities changed, and football was not that important. And then ever since they politicized the football games and stuff, not interested. I love the game of football. I love watching college football, high school football. I love going to high school games. High school games are the best. Usually you get pretty good seats. I mean, every seat is good, pretty much. And everybody's cheering. Nobody's throwing beer on you or spitting on you or stuff like that, like in NFL games. Someday I'll go to the RV1. Laugh out loud, maybe. Yeah, I want to go there. Where is that at? I saw somebody went there before. Where's that at? All right, I'm gonna get a drink. Stand by. Should I do this? Should I do this? Stop cam. So it doesn't look so bad and I can talk and you don't know where I'm at. I'm thinking I feel like cooking some shrimp. Oh. So I did the dishes last night at 3 a.m. Hey, Mindless Adventures, how are you? So I did the dishes at 3 a.m. and now I need to sweep and mop the floor tomorrow. It's amazing how dirty, sandy, and dusty the RV gets in 1 week. And I can't stand a dirty floor. It just drives me, it bothers me. So when it's hot out, like it's been hot here in Florida the last week. So I don't wear my socks inside and I can feel everything on my feet. So because wearing socks makes me hot. So I don't wear socks in the summer. Uh as far as when I'm here, but in the winter I do, and I have little slippers and I love them. And have you seen my slippers? I love my little slippers. Look at them. You can barely see them because I'm all black. They're like a little land cloud right here. It's fluffy. And that's a little brass thing. I don't know what it's for, but I like the kind that don't have a big lip on the back, so your feet can go in and out really easy. But they keep your feet warm, and they work well. It's just struggle to get. It's just struggle to get slippers that you want. And I wanted a robe. I needed a robe. Somebody dyed their hair in my white robe. Who does that? Who says, "Oh, I won't wear my robe. I'll wear his robe and dye my hair"? Who does that? I don't know. Woot woot. I missed yesterday and haven't caught up yet. I've adventured to urgent care to get my daughter tested. Oh no, hope everything's okay. Today is my birthday, so I went on an adventure. Where'd you go? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I had an adventure like one last week. It was supposed to be a live, but I was in the lower, mountainous area, so I filmed it and turned it to a premiere first of the following week. Great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some smoke some bacon tomorrow. Smoke some bacon tomorrow. Right. Better yours than theirs. Yeah. That's a whole nother topic. Should I do a topic on that? Should I do a live on that topic? I've been thinking about doing a a doing a live on things that make you go, about dating. Things that make you go, Remember that song? But things that communication gets lost between a male and a female when you like each other and you're working hard, but somehow you can't. It's like, I want to hit the mark, so you hit the mark and the other person goes over here. I can't understand it. I don't get it. I thought about doing a live on it. Like, how do men and women miscommunicate? How do they miscommunicate? Why does it happen? How does it happen? It's clearly the woman's fault. I've seen comedic shows on it, you know. Excuse me. I've seen comedic shows on it. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's funny to me when is I have a great example. This used to happen to me all the time, whether it's in the house or in the car. You're welcome. My ex would go, "Oh, it's cold." Great observation. Wow. What in the world? I haven't grown up with disrespectful people like that, Robert. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You find out how people, yeah, it's crazy because they come across so caring and loving and selflessness. And then it flips around to where you realize that it's about them. Yep. She was just super tired. It came back negative, but we had it, we had been exposed. So wanted to make sure. Happy birthday, Mindless. Happy birthday, Amy. That's good, Megan. Thanks. You're welcome. That could be a lot. All right. Not even my siblings after fighting when we were teens, right? I don't understand the dating thing at all anyways. I'm clueless. We'll talk about it, Megan, when we meet up. We'll talk about it cuz I love talking about it. Oh no, you did not just Yes, I'm saying that because a comedian did it. I mean, okay, men only hear what they want to hear. Wait a second. Women say they speak in code. They don't say, "My back itches. Would you itch it?" They would just go like this. Oh man, I'm uncomfortable. My back itches. Or like I just said, I learned women and men by experience, and I observed use some different words. Exactly. I think YouTube is masculine. I just well, like I said, what does that say to you? Have you ever done that? Women, have you ever done that? Your spouse is in the room and you go, I'm cold, or I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty. So the man is supposed to go, oh, honey, let me get you a blanket. Honey, let me turn the air on or turn the air down or whatever. Oh, honey, let me get you something to drink. Instead, you should say this. This is what a man would do. I'm thirsty. Could you get me something to drink, honey? Or honey, could you get me something to drink, please? Boom. Right? Or you're looking good in them jeans, baby. We're direct. We're not as romantic as we need to be, but we're direct. You know what we're thinking, right? If your back itches, just scratch it. No, because I can't reach it. I can't reach it. Oh, that feels pretty good, even when your back doesn't itch. Because I've always said this. I'm talking to you. I've always said this. I need a woman for what I can't do myself. That's what I need a woman for what I can't do myself. Number one, I can't have a relationship with myself. I like to have company. I want to have company. So that's number one. I can't hang out with myself and fulfill that need, you know. And I'm not going to go into the rest, but that's one. So I don't need you to cook and clean for me and do my laundry and make me a sandwich. I don't need all that. I need you to give me what I can't give myself. And that's it. You don't have to bow down and worship me and patronize me. Laugh out loud, my sister and I don't talk like most feminine females. We're tomboys. I just say, hey, can you? Yeah, there you go. Just say it. Me too, Char. All right, we're going to talk, Megan. I have dated men that do that. Really? Yeah, not me. I say it like it is. And when I see it, I process, okay, how should I express myself or express to her? So I've learned, baby, you make that outfit look amazing. That's what you say, right? You compliment a woman on what she worked hard to do, then she appreciates it more. Or you say, you're looking really good and you are just turning me on right now. Stuff like that. Yep. If he doesn't figure it out, she double comes. Yeah, that's the problem. You expect men to figure it out, and we're stupid. We're stupid. And I always use that same example. I have a comment, but I'll keep it to myself. Okay, thank you. While dating, everyone is on their best behavior. Once the ring is put on, things change drastically, at least in my case. Let me tell you, Michelle, uh, I was on a honeymoon for 5 years. There was nothing my spouse could do wrong for 5 years. I was in heaven until one day she said something stupid that she wasn't happy. Instead of saying that, how about warn me if I'm veering off somewhere, not just this whole I'm not happy, whatever. Isn't that what the door jams are for? Right. That's what I do. I do it all the time. I like the wall that's the corner of the building because I work outside. The corner of the building, yeah, or a tree, tree bark. Yes, extrovert problems, right? Amy, that just makes me want to know what you want to say. Yeah. Well, no, I'm always good when people thinks they should keep it to themselves. Keep it because it's probably a good thing. My ex-husband did that. Man, my back itches. Me stare at a moment, wait for the request, get the distracted, and then he gets and made. I didn't offer to scratch it. Not me. You know. You know. My second wife was amazing. I still have dreams about her because she's this amazing woman. But what she turned into, she didn't turn into an evil person per se. Um, she just enabled her kids to be bad, and she put them ahead of her husband. And I understand you women. I understand that. That's how you have to fight that your little babies, you put them ahead of your husband, whatever. I understand it, but it ain't good for the relationship. It just is not. So that's just my take, my experience. Because unless you are together and are one, it's like if one hurts, the other one should hurt too, and then find out how to fix that. If it's something that's fixable. So anyway, I don't want to get into that. I typically too lazy to use a door or a wall. I just scratch it and put my shoulder back in place afterward. Yeah, I can't do that. My shoulders are bad. At last resort, scissors are a good back scratcher. I've used so many things, yeah, but have to be very, very careful, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I've used scissors. Have you ever used a hammer, a claw? Because I have hammers. So yeah, you put the claw, the hammer back there. I've used a screwdriver. So many things. If I'm not having a good day, I find something that makes me laugh, or art drawing, reading, video games, then talk about it when I am processing my emotions without projects. Yeah, projecting. Okay. Yeah, for me, I have to think about what I'm going to say before I say it because it can come out, a little harsh or condescending, so I have to be really careful. So I actually have reminders on my phone throughout the day, even though I'm not in a relationship. When I get in one, they'll be reminding me all throughout the day. One of them is let her words sink in before you answer. Let it sink in. Tell her you're thinking about it before you answer. That way, she feels like you're not blowing her off. You're just going, "Hey, give me a minute to process what you just said, so I can have a good answer." Stuff like that, because I'm really slow, and if I respond too quickly, it'll come out wrong, and I'll make a mistake. Megan, I was gonna tell you in Messenger, but I forgot what was said to warrant my thought. Gotcha. That's funny. Oops. Well, you know where I am if you think of it. And she'll give you a good answer too, a straight answer. She's good about, and I love that about, and I mean it when I say the things I say on my lives. I really mean it. It's not to make someone feel good. I like constructive criticism. I don't have to like do it, but I like to hear it. It's not going to offend me. I'd rather hear a response than silence, because I've ran into that in situations to where you might be hurting somebody, and if they don't tell you, you don't know you're hurting them. So they have to tell you. Or hey, if I want to have a better relationship, you got to tell me how to do that. How do I do that? Oh, Amy, Robert is coming to our neck of the woods in May. Yeah, I am. First week of May, I'll be in your neck of the woods. Neck? of the Woods. All right, I'm gonna paste the link again. So if anybody wants to come up and talk, we can tell, Robert. Thank you. I know that can be a bad thing. That can be a bad thing. But you know, it's just I'm blown away by people who will just lie right to your face. I've talked to people and said, "Hey, just be honest with me and it'll all be great if you just be honest." Instead of disappearing and not calling or not talking, just tell me, "Hey, I'm not interested in having a relationship with you." That would be so much better if you just said that instead of saying, "Oh, somebody in my family is very ill. It's not a good time to have a relationship." What? And then if you ask about talking to them, they go, "Yeah, sure, call me." And then when you call, they don't answer and they never answer and they never return the text. What? Really crazy. Awesome. Please keep me informed. Would love to meet you in person, Robert. Thank you. I'd like to meet you too. Redneck of the woods. Right. Hey, I'm in the redneck of the woods right here. You talk about diversity. I'm not home at the moment. Otherwise, I come up. No problem. No worries. Um, Talk about redneck town right here. Yeah. Redneck town. I got four-wheelers, dirt bikes. I haven't seen any horses walking by, but I have seen somebody walking their longhorn cow. I got video on my channel. Somebody walking their longhorn cow. So I'm the redneck, but we also have diversity, different type of people everywhere. But it's, four-wheel drive truck town. Four-wheel drive truck town around here. Where are you partying tonight? Who are you asking that of, Megan? I can't handle myself if I like about even something like it's 6:39, but I say 6:30. Okay, I'm perplexed on that one. I guess it would not be as bad if everyone expressed how they feel, but I don't like hurting feelings. Yeah. Like I said, I have to pour sugar on my words before I say them. I just have to keep my tone like this. I have to stay like this when I talk. Oh, I can't handle. Okay. I love four-wheeling and mudding. I do too. I like it. I don't have one anymore. I used to have one. If you're asking me, Megan, I'm not partying. I'm partying by myself. I do it every weekend, basically. I had a guy when I went to my sister's party last weekend. It was a great party, and there was a girl there. Um, that was to Amy. Okay. There was a girl there who her brother I was friends with in my late 20s, I guess, and I haven't seen him really, but maybe a couple times since. And she's like called him and said, "Hey, you never guess who's right here at the party." And then he was all excited, "Hey," and I talked to him on the phone and I drove right over to his house and I said, "Okay, you got my number, so if you want to hang out, you call me and I'll hang out." And then you don't hear nothing. It's like you acted like you wanted to have some kind of a friendship, but you don't call. I don't get it. Sorry. Can't handle a lie, even if something's like saying 6:30, but it's actually 6:39. Ah, thank you for clearing that up, Charhart. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Just just tell me. I mean, I'm just perplexed when people, rather than just saying it, even if I mean, I'm asking for it. Hey, if you're not interested in me, tell me. I'll move on. But don't give me this watered down version of I'm so busy I don't have time for a relationship. But we could be friends, and then you call and they avoid you, you know. Because I look at it, I flip it around. Here's an example. If my mom or dad or somebody was dying of cancer, I wouldn't say to a awesome girl, I can't have a relationship with you because my family were having medical issues. I would go, be patient with me. I really like you. I would like to have a relationship with you, but you're going to have to be patient because I got to go help my family, but I want to have a relationship with you. That's the way I see it. But to say I don't have time for you because of my family, why don't you just tell me the truth? You're not interested. Just say that. If I say it bothers, if I say it, it bothers me. Right on. I like it. I have a really hard time picking up the phone. I typically feel like I'm going to bother someone if I'm calling or texting, but that is with everyone. Call me anytime, Megan. If I can't pick up the phone, I won't. If I'm available, I'll pick up the phone. If you want, leave a message. I'll call you back or text me and say it's a good time to call. That kind of stuff. I'll call you too. So I need to do it. My ex wanted me to say what the time was closer to, or that he took his meds regularly, even when it wasn't true. Very glad I don't have someone trying to get me to be dishonest. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. I am on the phone at work all the time. When I am off, I barely answer the phone. Right. Well, I love I love my Bluetooth headset. I've had it for a long time. I don't know, 5 years, made by Bose, noise canceling. They were a pretty penny, but I think I've had them 5, 6 years, 7 years. So long that the foam wore out, the ear foam padding wore out, and I just got some more. They sent them to me in the mail and put them on. They told you how to do it, put them on, and they're great. They actually do cancel the sound. It's really the noise, and they sound great. I love them, and they're hands free, and you take phone calls with them. Um, and I have sport ones for when I'm sweating. I have the sport ones that go in ear, and I love those. And they're Bose also, and they just recently had an issue with the on off button, and it went inside of the earbud, and I couldn't turn on the earbuds. I mean, they worked, but I couldn't get them to turn on. So I called Bose, and it's been a while. It's been 3, 4, 5 years or whatever. So I called Bose and I said, "Can you help me out? I love my Bose headset. I use them all the time because I use them when I go riding my bicycle or mowing the grass, anything with to where I might sweat and I'm working. And then I put earmuffs over top to block out any other sound because they're not noise canceling. And especially when I ride my bike, the wind creates noise in the headset, so I don't hear the music as good. So I put on earmuffs. Anyway, I called Bose and they said, "We'll sell you a pair for like half price. You know, you just got to send those back." So I'm like, "Cool." I mean, something that costs, $150, you're going to sell it to me for 70 or 60 or whatever. I'll take it. So I like Bose. Let's see here. Bose are really good brand. Yeah, some people don't think they're all that. Wait, does that have a microphone? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, I can do phone calls, Bluetooth phone calls from it. Great. They work great. I never had anybody say, I can't hear you, like the microphone, because there's nothing else here. That's it. And it comes with a cord to plug into the computer too, or you can Bluetooth it. And I Bluetooth it from my phone. So all I do is I just turn it on and it automatically links to my phone because I already had it programmed. So I use it all the time at work because I drive in a big box truck and it's loud. So I can't hear my phone. If I put the phone up here, I'm like trying to push it in my ear because I can't hear it. So these cancel out the rattling sound of the truck and I can hear the person talking to me. So they're really pricey. I think these are $350. I got them for $250. They were on sale at Christmas for $150. These were on sale for $150 at Christmas. And now they have a new model out, so now they're 300 and something. But they are awesome. Love them. Ugh, I remember those days. That is when my phone calls at home got reduced a lot. Well, and it was hard to talk on the phone with the hearing aid. Yeah. Thank you. Are those the ones that make the work headphones that look like normal ear protection? No. Nope. No. Megan, that's how I feel. I feel like I've been bothering that person. Even with my son, they are always busy. Yeah, I feel that same way with certain people because they never call. So I'm like, I'm not calling them. I've pretty much become very self-isolated because, I moved away for a marriage. I moved 50 miles away. And whenever I made it to the area of my hometown, I'd always call up family and, hey, I'm in town. Just want to say hello. Is it okay? Is it a good time to come by? Well, after a while, I realized they didn't really want me there. They didn't say it, but I just sensed it. Like, it's like an old person that gets into a routine and they don't, when I come home at 10 after 3, this is what I do every day. I walk in, I drop my lunchbox right there. I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, and I plop down on that recliner, and I'm going to do that every day, and I don't want anybody to interrupt that. I've already heard that from people. Well, don't take it personally, but that's just, I want to do that every day. That's all I want to do. Sit around, watch TV, whatever. I just bought my daughter a pair that cost $32. Lasted less than a month. Yeah, replaced with $20 ones. If they work, I might get a pair. They are big enough to fully go over my ears. Yeah, there's some good ones out there. I just trust Bose, and I splurge on certain things. Oh yeah, I need to get me a headset to improve the sound. At least I hope it would work with my phone. Yes, these work with my phone. I love them. Like I said, I've had them, I don't know, 5, 7 years, and they come with a carrying case. This is the carrying case. Look, I've had this carrying case forever. And you can store things. It's got a little pocket here. Right there. You can put it's got a wire for plugging right into your stereo or plugging into your phone directly if you have one of those jacks. It also has for airlines, like you plug in the airplane seat has these little plugs. Remember they used to issue you little headsets so you could listen to the movie or whatever. This works in the airplane. And it goes right in this little case. Yeah. But then the headphones go in the case. These headphones go in the case. I use them every day. No kidding. I use them every day at work, on the drive into work and on the drive home. So when the raid parade is going on, I have these on my head while I'm driving the truck. And it's got a little pouch here too. What do I got in here? Oh, do you guys watch YouTube? Oh, have one of my cards on my headphones. Love it. And it charges with a regular charge cord. You don't need a proprietary cord. You just get a regular cord thingy. Man, my finger's looking white, doesn't it? Like all the blood ran out of my hand. Plugs in. There's a little light there. That little orange light. And then when it's ready, it just is green. And the batteries last a long time. And I'm waiting for my sport. I sent my sport headphones back in this week. So hopefully I'll get them by next Friday. And the sport ones are awesome too. And their phone, they have a microphone and everything. They're same thing, Bluetooth headset. So you can take phone calls. I need a good set of headphones with a really good mic. Well, I don't know how good the mic is, but I've never had anybody say, I can't hear you. I always would tell people between a certain time, I'm not available. Some folks thought it was weird I could say that regularly, I'm not available at a certain time. No, I tell that to people. I get texts while I'm driving. I say, I'm driving, can't talk. I'll call on the phone. You can talk to me on the phone, but I can't do the text while I'm driving. I'm a routine person, but for me, I really have to be in the mindset to manage outings. Like it'll take all day to do my morning routine and whatever I'm working on. But if I go out, anything that I need. Well, when you got lots of time, that works. But when you got short on time, man, you got to chop up your day and make things happen. Get them done. Done has to be done before I leave the house. A lot I like. It sounds go with your mom. All right. You guys are throwing me off. I think it is likely a typical spoony issue, Char. All right. You're losing me. I'm lost. I am lost. Oh, wow. It's pretty late. All right. Let me put a stop to this. What time? Let's go 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. This was a pop-up live and it's been an hour and 43 minutes. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's been fun. I had a great time. Thank you. Unscheduled pop-up live just for the fun of it. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna go to church tomorrow. My brother has a church that's about 50 miles away. It takes an hour to get there. Churches. I looked at some churches nearby. No. They're too flashy, like it's entertainment. Like the band is entertainment. I want to worship, man. I don't want the band to be the focal point. I want the focal point to be God, not the band. So anyway, I've been to my brother's church once and they had a special speaker, so I didn't get the full effect of what a normal service would be, but they are similar to another church that I used to go to for 20 years. Google Lupus Story Spoons. You will find the story. Google Lupus Story Spoons. That's something. I got you, but I don't. And then more studying, and I need to do a little bit of editing. I just felt like doing the live real quick, and look how quick it is. Have allowed. Okie dokie, Robert was a female director code. Female direct code. Are you guys talking about me behind my back? What does that mean? The schooling is great. I think I'm in the hardest part right now. The electrical. I'm just not and I've never had any intense knowledge of electrical other than don't touch that wire. Red wire goes there, white wire goes there. Make sure the breaker's off and just tighten the screw around the wire. I don't know how things work really. All the ohms and resistance, voltage, watts. Oh, and the names are just redundant. I'm like, why do you call voltage this over here and over there you use an I and that's the sign for volt? Why wouldn't it be a V? Just stuff like that. It's like, can't you make it easy? Yeah. And like gauge wire. I mean, I've known this for years, but the larger the number when you say, "Hey, I'm using 8 gauge," oh, let's go thicker. You would think you would go to 10 gauge, right? No, you go lower. Lower gauge means thicker. So 8 gauge, you want to go thicker, you go to 6. Okay, whatever you say. Stuff like that. And like um like I had to learn, when you're looking at a circuit, they have these lines with these icons and stuff. Let me show you a picture of it. I took a picture of it on purpose. See these little icons? Oh, the brightness. There we go. So I got to learn what those little signs mean because when they draw a circuit, they'll use those icons to tell you what the circuit what's on the circuit. Look at these. Look at these things. So I got to learn this terminology. So that one at the top, that is a button that momentarily normally is open until you push the button, then it becomes closed like a switch. The one next to that right here with the little dots, let me get my finger over there. I know this you guys don't even care, but it's called my goodness, the light is messing with me here. Now you can't even see it. It's a rotary switch. So isn't that wild? And that third one, where is it at? How come I can't see it? Okay. And that third one is a temperature activated switch. And there's like four slides on that. So I got to learn that stuff. And already learned it. Actually, a lot of it I've already learned just because I stand there. I looked at it at first and I went, no way I'm going to memorize that stuff. And then I just stuck with it for 25 minutes or whatever. And I went, okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So the electrical part is definitely very involved. And has the most information to retain. I actually did house cleaning stuff today. Sunday, I normally take off. Maybe a load of dishes or laundry, but typically the day of rest for the most. Isn't that nice? Nope. Laugh out loud. I know that from jewelry stuff. Shana, don't know what that was. Wow. Agreed, Robert. Another ex got mad at me I told him 3 days I wanted to half day fast and just focus on the Bible, gospel singing. He did all he could to throw me off for attention. Wow. Can't we all just get along? Make yourself a list and diagram your trailer for practice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I have seen some of those symbols before in a diagram. I have no clue what any of it means. I do. I spent time trying to memorize it. Is this the 11-hour week? Let me see. This is the big one. Got a lot of, well, put it this way. The textbook, each what they call module has a number of pages for the textbook. Last week was water, plumbing. It was 150 pages. They weren't big pages, but still 150 pages. So I divided that by the days that I could study and put markers. Okay, I got to hit this mark. I got to hit this mark was how many pages. Make sure I get it done. So I am on par to get it done before I have to, turn in my work, so to speak. But this week went from 150 to 220 pages of text just to read. So I got to read the text. It's like reading the book. And then I have a workbook to go through that's fairly simple. Once you read the book, everything else falls into place. And I read the workbook and it said, you should have already read the text. And I went, okay, I'm going to go read it then. So I read the whole module. And then when I go back to do the workbook, it's a breeze. The workbook is a breeze. Matter of fact, let me share with Megan. Week 3, approximately 9.5 hours of work, counting the quizzes, assignments due by midnight Thursday. So it's not the longest hourly wise, but for me, because I'm not super good at it, I'm gonna have to do it very carefully. Like I said, the only thing that really has been a little bit of, I need a little explanation, is the BTUs, like propane flow. How do you measure a BTU, that kind of stuff? I understood the appliance draw and the pressure that's needed to be consistent to make all appliances work. I understood that, but when you was just like, how do you measure BTU? I didn't really get it. And I just need a teacher to explain it, because some things reading it doesn't come through, but somebody telling you it works. So I should go on YouTube and look it up, because it helped me with a couple of other things, like a peg joint for attaching water lines. I never heard of that. Peg X joint or something like that. When I looked it up on YouTube, it was great because it explained it. It showed a picture of it. It showed it working. But same thing with this. There was just one chart, a couple charts that talked about what gauge wire to use for what length and how many amps you can push through it and all that. That I couldn't read the chart. It just didn't. The chart was not complete, in my opinion, because usually you have, okay, this goes across the top of the chart is this, and the vertical part is that, and it wasn't explained good enough. So I was like, I don't know how do you use this thing? So anyway, I like night mode on my phone. Going Green Mom. I love night mode. Laugh out loud. So much easier on my eyes. Oh yeah, my phone has the self-adjusting dimmer, which is nice. So, okay, well, I think I'll end the live. You guys have been such good friends and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I could entertain you and we could all hang out together. So I appreciate you guys. So hopefully you guys have a great Saturday night, good rest of the weekend, and I should see on Tuesday. I'm going to try to have a small short video up for like sunrises. for Tuesday. Other than that, I'm dedicating everything to Fridays. So have a great Saturday night, and we'll see you hopefully on Tuesday. Take care, guys. Good night, everybody. Good night, Tommy, Megan, Charhart, everybody. Thank you for being here. See you later.